Ever thought about, taking your digital presence beyond just casual scrolling and liking things? What if you could actually shift from being sort of a passive user on somewhere like Facebook to, well, becoming a proactive digital entrepreneur, building something real, something meaningful for yourself? Well, today we're doing a deep dive into exactly that. We're tackling a big project on Facebook. Specifically, creating and launching your very own professional Facebook page. This isn't just about theory, it's a hands-on journey. You'll gain real-world skills you can actually use.
That's exactly right. Our mission here in this deep dive is to walk you through the practical steps, but also the strategic thinking behind building a Facebook page that really has a purpose. And we're pulling insights from a specialized guide on building that digital presence. What's really interesting, I think, is that we're not just talking about, setting up a basic profile. Not at all. We're talking about creating what our source actually calls a digital storefront, an identity hub, and a growth engine. It's like foundational digital real estate.
Yeah, a growth engine. I like that. And what's so powerful about this, for you listening, is just how many different goals this one project can serve. Maybe you want to promote a product or build an audience around something you absolutely love, maybe test out a business idea, or even just, stake your claim digitally on your expertise and passions. This deep dive is designed to show you how. All right, so if we're serious about transforming that digital presence, the very first step, and maybe the most crucial one, it's deciding what kind of Facebook project really fits your passion, your purpose. This isn't just clicking buttons, is it? It's intentional.
Absolutely. If we connect this back to the bigger picture, your choice of page type really defines its long-term purpose. And how you'll engage, you could create a business page. That's perfect if you're selling products or services like, say, Wollongong Candle Co. Or maybe a personal brand page. If you want to share your thought leadership, hobbies, build your own digital presence, like Lynette's garden tips, that kind of thing. Another option, a community page. That's for gathering like-minded people, maybe around a cause or a topic like Australian seniors who travel solo. And finally, there's the educational page for teaching, sharing knowledge, maybe training, like how to use social media at 60 plus. Each one serves a really distinct audience and goal.
That's a great spectrum of options. But I'm curious, for someone who might feel a bit, overwhelmed, where do you even start? Is there a type you found maybe offers the quickest wins? Or perhaps the most straightforward path for a beginner?
Oh, that's an excellent question. For someone just starting out, yeah, often a personal brand page or even a simple community page can feel less daunting. They tend to have less pressure, around immediate sales. It's more about building connection, sharing what you're passionate about, which is just a fantastic way to learn the ropes without feeling like you have to launch a full-blown business on day one.
That makes perfect sense. Less pressure, more focus on the connection.
Oh.
Okay, so once you've landed on your purpose, what are the actual nuts and bolts? How do you get this page live and, looking sharp on Facebook?
The navigation itself is surprisingly simple. It's almost intuitive, really, once you know where to look. So from your Facebook homepage, you'll click that menu icon. It's the 9 little dots, top right corner on a desktop computer. Then you click Pages, and then finally, Create New Page. Facebook really does streamline it from there.
Right. And once you're in that creation flow, you start putting in the core info for the page. This is where that digital real estate idea really kicks in, isn't it? Mm-hmm. Your page name needs to be clear, searchable, really reflect your brand or topic, like Margaret's pet-friendly plant store, something specific. Category you choose relevant tags like product service or education. And the description needs to be a compelling sentence or two, right? Who you are, what the page offers. Maybe something like hand-poured soy candles made for calm Australian nights. Short, sweet, informative.
Exactly. And speaking of discovery, the really crucial insight here is that both the name and the description, they're Google searchable, which raises that important question, how can you optimize these for discoverability? You absolutely should treat them like valuable digital real estate. Carefully choose your words. Think about how you attract your target audience. It's not just what you do, but how you describe it for people who are actually searching online.
That's a real game changer, that insight. Treating the name and description like digital real estate makes you think differently about every single word. Okay, so you've named your digital storefront. The next step is making it look good, right? Designing your visual identity. How do we make sure our page feels like a real online place people want to visit.
Right, the visuals. Okay, so for your profile picture, remember Facebook auto crops it into a circle. So make sure your logo or your headshot is clear, centered. Usually best to upload a high-res square image, maybe 170 by 170 pixels is a good starting point. Then for your banner cover photo, think bigger, more expansive. It's like your billboard. So you want a wide, impactful image, something that captures attention, ideally around 1640 by 856 pixels. That gives you optimal display across different devices. And those sizes, they aren't just random numbers. They're Facebook's way of making sure your brand looks crisp, professional everywhere, phone screens, desktops. Think of it as your first impression, yeah? You only get one shot to look polished.
And a really practical tip here, you don't need to be a graphic designer for this. Free tools like Canva, for example, are super user-friendly. They can help you design professional-looking visuals, no experience needed. They even have templates that fit those exact dimensions you mentioned, which makes it incredibly simple. Okay, so we've got the look nailed down. Looks professional. Now, how do we make sure when someone lands on our beautiful page, they immediately get what we're about and feel, invited in?
Right. This brings us to writing those foundational posts, the ones that establish your identity. To build this strong base, this initial content, you should probably aim for, say, 4 to 6 posts to start with. These posts should introduce yourself or your brand, maybe explain why I started this page, give that personal touch. You'll also want to show your product or your service or your idea in action. Use compelling photos, maybe short videos. Make sure to share some value-driven tips or insights. That's a fantastic way to build trust early on. And finally, ask a question. Something to really drive interaction, like what's your biggest struggle with your topic? It's like baking a cake, right? Yeah. You need your foundational ingredients before you start decorating. And trust me, nobody wants a crumbly cake or an empty page. I love that analogy. Good one. And you can post these natively, like right when you create them. Or you can schedule them out using Meta Business Suite, which is Facebook's central hub, right? For managing your page, your content. Super handy for planning ahead.
Exactly. The main goal with these first posts is clarity, warmth, a human tone. Remember, you're not just shouting into the void. You're inviting people into your digital space. Okay, so you've set the stage. You've decorated your digital storefront with those foundational posts. The next crucial step, inviting and growing your audience. A great Facebook page isn't just about the setup, is it? It's about actively building that community around what you've created. This isn't just about vanity metrics, the number of likes. It's about building that legacy, like we mentioned.
Precisely. And there are strategic steps you can take here. First, invite friends. Start close. Use the built-in invite friends option, maybe for 20 to 50 contacts to begin with. And for a personal touch, maybe send a quick messenger night. Something like, hey, just launched a new page about topic. Would love your support. No pressure at all if it's not your thing. Simple. Second, join and actively participate in relevant Facebook groups in your niche. The key here is offering real value first, not just dropping links. Engage genuinely. Then, once you're part of the conversation, you can share your page or posts with context. Like, oh, I just shared a guide to pet-safe houseplants on my page. Thought this group might find it useful. See? Context matters. And finally, share strategically on your personal Facebook profile. Write a heartfelt post about why you launched the page. Add the link. Remember, people follow people, not just brands. Let them connect with your why.
That personal connection is key. Okay, next up, integrating a simple call to action, a CTA, because your page isn't just there to look pretty, right? It's about enabling people to do something specific when they land there. It's that direct pathway.
Yeah, choosing the right CTA button isn't just a formality. It really is a direct pathway for your audience. You've got several common options you can set right on the page. Message you, visit website, call now, shop now, or sign up. And think about it, for like a service business, message you often builds trust faster than sending someone off to a website. It keeps that direct connection.
Right, keeps them on Facebook talking to you.
Exactly. And if you want to go a bit further, you can even connect this button to, say, an email newsletter sign up or an online store, maybe even an appointment booking tool. Lots of possibilities.
Okay, moving on. For our next section, we've got some bonus features, ways to amplify your page's impact. Now, these might sound a little advanced, but honestly, they're simple tools designed to help you get steady growth without a huge learning curve.
Let's break them down for you. Messenger auto replies. These are fantastic. They instantly greet new visitors, like having a digital receptionist. Makes people feel welcomed. A pinned post. This lets you highlight your best, or maybe your most useful post, by keeping it right at the very top of your page feed. Great for important announcement or that origin story post. Then you have page tabs. These help you organize content. Like you can have tabs for videos, services, reviews. Makes it easy for visitors to find exactly what they're looking for. Facebook Reels, short videos. These offer a really fantastic way to get extra organic reach that means your content gets seen by more people without you paying for ads. Huge potential there. And finally, page insights. This is your dashboard and lets you review how many people you're reaching, how your content is performing. It helps you understand what's working so you can adjust your strategy over time. Super important.
Don't let those features intimidate you. As our source material points out, they really are simple tools, even if they sound a bit techy at first. They'll absolutely help you grow steadily. They become second nature pretty quickly once you start using them.
Yeah, definitely. And this all leads us nicely into the reflection part, why this whole project truly matters. What's fascinating here is that you've now gone way beyond just, knowing how to use Facebook. You've actually stepped into the realm of digital creation, strategic execution. Think about it. You've created a professional presence. You've written thoughtful content. You've invited your network. You've used Facebook's built-in tools. And most importantly, you've made something real, something lasting online. This is your foundation now for, well, Facebook mastery.
And the personal impact of this, it can be really profound, especially perhaps for retirees or adult learners, maybe new to these digital spaces. This project is a chance to build a business you can run right from home, or connect with others who share your passions, build a community, maybe leave a digital legacy, or even reinvent yourself in a world that's always changing. Every single new post, every follower, every comment, every question you get back, it isn't just simple engagement, is it? It's tangible growth. It's your digital journey progressing. So wow, you've taken quite a journey with us in this deep dive, from understanding the strategic choice of a Facebook page right through to setting it up, creating that initial content, dividing your audience, and then leveraging those bonus features for real impact. It's not just about getting the page up, but about making every single element from the name right down to the very first post work for you strategically. That's the real deep dive here, isn't it?
Exactly. And it reinforces the idea that launching your Facebook page, it isn't a one-time thing. It's not the end point. It's actually a powerful launch pad.
Yeah.
You're now ready, really, to plan weekly content, maybe invite others to collaborate, and even think about monetizing your content down the track, which is definitely something we can explore in future insights.
Absolutely. And as you reflect on all of this, maybe consider one final provocative thought. Beyond the immediate goals, selling something or building an audience, what's the profound impact of simply being seen in the digital space? What kind of legacy do you want to build? And how can this foundation you've just created today help you achieve it?